You want strength? Then stop whining. Because real strength, Herculean strength, costs everything. Everyone wants strength until it hurts. Most chase it until it gets hard, then quit. But real strength isn't free. Even Hercules bled for it. So if you're not ready to suffer, click away. But if you want to know what it really takes to build unshakable power, keep watching. Act number 1. The myth everyone ignores. Everyone wants the glory. No one wants the 12 labors. Let's talk about the man himself, Hercules, a literal demigod, born of Zeus, built like a tank, the icon of strength. But we don't talk enough about his suffering. We remember the lion skin and the club, the statues, the triumphs. But strength wasn't handed to Hercules. It was forged through hell. 12 labors, not metaphorical, literal death-defying tasks. He faced monsters. He carried the weight of the sky. He cleaned the entire stables of filth with his bare hands. For years, he was pushed beyond what any man could bear. And still, he didn't stop. Now ask yourself this. When was the last time you did something that actually pushed your limits? That broke you down and made you rebuild from the ground up? If the answer is never, you're not chasing strength. You're chasing the idea of it. Act number 2. Strength starts where comfort ends. Comfort is the enemy. Pain is the entry fee. Everyone wants to be strong until the pain kicks in, until the alarm rings at 5 a.m., until the weights feel heavy, until the diet gets boring, until your friends mock your discipline, until nobody claps when you're grinding alone. That's where strength is born. It doesn't happen on day 1. It doesn't happen when it's easy. It happens when you've got nothing left but sweat, scars, and grit. And you still keep going. You think Hercules got strong from a lucky birth? Number. He earned it with agony. He stared down beasts that wanted him dead, and he walked into it willingly. And here you are, quitting because it's leg day? Come on. Act number 3. The price you don't want to pay. You want power? Then bleed for it. The cost of strength isn't monetary. It's psychological. It's emotional. It's physical. You're going to lose sleep, lose relationships, lose comfort. People will misunderstand you. They'll call you obsessive. They'll say you're taking things too seriously. That's fine. Let them talk, because while they're out there chasing dopamine, you're chasing discipline. While they scroll, you sweat. While they complain, you build. While they rest, you rise. Strength is purchased with pain. And the question is, are you willing to pay? Act number 4. The modern-day weakness epidemic. The world's strongest men aren't born. They're built through pain society avoids. We live in a world that idolizes comfort, that worships shortcuts, that sells you on 6-week transformations and 30-day hacks. It's a lie. There are no hacks for strength. No app will do the reps for you. No guru will walk through fire in your place. Real strength, mental or physical, is a slow, grueling process. It doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your background. It doesn't even care about your talent. Strength only respects one thing: consistency through pain. But today, we've got soft habits, weak minds, and egos too fragile to hear the truth. Let me say it louder. If you're not suffering on purpose, you're not growing. Act number 5. Why most quit and few rise. Everyone wants to be a warrior until it's time to do warrior things. This is where most people fall off. They start motivated. They watch a video, hit the gym, post a quote. And for a week or two, they're all in. But when the soreness hits, when results stall, when the novelty fades, they quit. Because they were never committed to the process. They were only in love with the image. That's the difference between you and Hercules. He didn't get to choose his struggle. He was assigned pain. Instead of running, he walked into it and came out the other side as a legend. Ask yourself, do you want to be impressive for a moment or unbreakable for life? Act number 6. Pain as a passport. Pain is not a punishment. It's proof. Proof that you're on the right path. Proof that you're not like everyone else. Proof that you've stepped into the forge. Pain is a passport that strength requires at the gate. You want endurance? Run past the point your lungs scream. You want discipline? Say no when your body begs for comfort. You want wisdom? Sit in silence when your mind is noisy. Every version of strength is tied to a sacrifice. And if you're not willing to give up your excuses, your comfort, your false pride, you will never earn the real thing. Act number 7. The modern-day labors of Hercules. You won't slay a hydra, but your demons are just as deadly. You may not be facing literal beasts, but your battles are no less real. You've got laziness, fear, distraction, addiction, procrastination, ego. And every day, these monsters fight to keep you weak, to keep you average, to keep you small. So no, you're not Hercules. But your 12 labors, they're here and they're now. Waking up early, showing up to the gym, saying no to comfort food, sitting down to study, speaking up when it's hard, staying quiet when you want to explode. These are your monsters, and only the strong conquer them. Act number 8. A final warning. Chase strength if you must, but don't lie about the price. If you still want it, good. But let's be clear, there's no shortcut, no cheat code, no easy path. Only sacrifice, only pain, only the fire. Hercules didn't ask if the journey would be fair. He asked if it was worth it. So now I'll ask you, is the version of yourself you dream of worth the suffering? Because if not, stop chasing strength. You'll never catch it. Act 9. The illusion of progress. Doing more means nothing if you're not doing what matters. Let's be honest. Busy is not the same as strong. You can lift every day and still be weak. You can run 5 miles and still quit when life hits. You can read self-help books and still avoid the hard conversations that make you grow. That's the illusion. Real progress is ugly. It's not always aesthetic. It's not always trackable on an app. It looks like failure, confusion, discomfort. You want to grow? Then start asking better questions. Not, how much did I lift today? But, what did I conquer today that I used to run from? That's strength. Act number 10. The real enemy isn't out there. The beast you have to slay is in the mirror. People blame their parents, their past, their paycheck, their genetics. But the truth? Your biggest enemy is the version of you that settles. The voice that says, that's good enough. The instinct that says, I'll do it later. The ego that says, I don't need help. That's what's keeping you average. Hercules didn't become a legend because he defeated himself, his rage, his guilt, and his comfort. And that's what you're called to do. Outlift your doubt, outlast your fear, outsuffer your excuses. Because until you beat you, nothing else changes. If this hit you like it should, don't just like, don't just share. Train, fight, endure. Drop "I'm paying the price" in the comments if you're ready to stop chasing and start earning. This is your wake-up call. Hercules isn't coming back. It's your turn now.